Your cat is staring at a blank wall. Not a wall with a bug on it, not a sound behind it, just a flat, white, completely empty wall, and your cat is locked onto it like it owes them money. Meanwhile, you're sitting there wondering if you need to call a vet or a priest. And that's just Tuesday, because cats also randomly sprint across your apartment at 2 a.m. for no reason. They knock things off tables while looking directly into your soul. They sit in an empty cardboard box instead of the $90 bed you bought them. They show you their belly and then attack your hand when you try to pet it. They knead you like bread dough and then bite you. They chirp at birds through the window like a broken radio. Every single one of these behaviors has a real, documented, scientifically explainable reason behind it. None of them are random, none of them are your cat malfunctioning. Your cat is in fact running perfectly, you just haven't had the manual. Until now. We're breaking down 9 of the strangest things cats do and the actual science behind each one. No fluff, no guessing, no cats are just mysterious creatures cop-out answers. By the end of this video, you will understand your cat at a level most cat owners never reach. And you will never look at that blank wall stare the same way again. Let's go. Number 1. Staring at nothing. Okay, starting here because this one breaks people's brains the most. Your cat is not seeing ghosts. Here's what's actually happening. Cats can hear frequencies between 48 Hz and 85,000 Hz. Humans top out at around 20,000 Hz. That gap, that massive, enormous gap, means your cat is routinely picking up sounds that are completely inaudible to you. Mice inside walls, insects in the ceiling, pipes vibrating at frequencies your ears can't even register. That blank wall your cat is staring at is not blank to them. There is something happening there that your cat can hear and possibly feel through their paws via ground vibration that you are completely biologically excluded from experiencing. Your cat isn't losing their mind. Your cat is listening to a whole channel of content that you don't have access to. They're basically watching Netflix on a frequency you can't tune into. Number 2, the 2 a.m. alert. You are asleep, everything is peaceful, and then it sounds like someone released a small horse into your apartment. Here's the science. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they are biologically hardwired to be most active at dawn and dusk. Not fully nocturnal, but close enough that 2 a.m. is basically their version of peak productivity hours. Those are energy release. Cats in the wild hunt multiple times a day. Your indoor cat who has had no prey to stalk all evening has built up a reservoir of predatory energy that has nowhere to go, and at 2 a.m. it goes. Everywhere, through your kitchen, over your legs, around the corner at 40 miles an hour. This is your cat being a hunter with no hunt. The solution is a proper play session before you go to sleep. 15 minutes of active play with a wand toy burns off the reservoir and you both sleep through the night. You're welcome. Number 3, knocking things off tables. Let's be honest about what's happening here. Your cat is not knocking things over by accident. This is one of the most deliberate acts in the feline behavioral repertoire, and the science actually backs up what your gut already suspects. Cats are tactile investigators. They use their paws to test the properties of objects: weight, texture, how it responds to pressure, whether it moves. This is instinctive predatory behavior, checking whether something is alive and how it will react. But here's the layer that makes it worse for you personally. When your cat shoves something off a table while maintaining eye contact with you, they have already figured out that this action gets your immediate, undivided attention. They've run the experiment, they know the result, and they are running it again. On purpose. Your cat has reverse-engineered your attention system and is exploiting it. They're not broken, they're brilliant. That does not make it less annoying, but it does mean the fix is giving them attention before they demand it, not after. Reward the quiet, ignore the chaos. Eventually, the chaos becomes less necessary. Number 4. Sitting in the box instead of the bed. You spent real money on that bed. It has memory foam. It is shaped like a little house. Your cat has refused to go near it and has instead claimed an empty box that previously contained your pasta order. This is not your cat disrespecting your budget. This is your cat's brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Enclosed spaces with defined walls trigger a deep security instinct in cats. In the wild, a tight space means limited attack angles. Nothing can come at them from the side. The box doesn't just feel cozy, it feels safe in a way that an open, plush bed simply doesn't, no matter how expensive it is. The box is not a problem. The box is your cat self-regulating their stress levels. Buy cheaper beds going forward and save your boxes. That's the whole tip. Number 5, the belly trap. Show, then attack. This is the oldest trick in the cat manual, and somehow it still gets everyone every time. Here is the truth. When a cat shows you their belly, it is absolutely a sign of trust. The belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. Vital organs, no protective bone structure, and exposing it means they feel completely safe with you. That part is real and genuine. What it is not is an invitation to touch it. In cat body language, showing the belly and allowing belly contact are two completely separate communications. Your cat is saying, "I trust you enough to be vulnerable near you." They are not saying, "Please pet the vulnerable area." Those are different sentences. When you reach for the belly anyway, you're essentially walking up to someone who just told you a secret and immediately announcing it to the room. The swat is not aggression. It's your cat enforcing a boundary you ignored. The belly is a display. The lesson? Admire it. Don't touch it. Your hands will thank you. Number 6, kneading. Your cat is making biscuits on your stomach at 11 p.m. with the intensity of a professional baker on deadline, and you want to know why. Kneading originates in kittenhood. Newborn kittens knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It is one of the first self-soothing behaviors they ever learn, wired directly to feelings of warmth, safety, and being completely cared for. When your adult cat needs you, their brain is not in adult cat mode. It's reaching back to the earliest, safest memory it has and recreating the physical sensation of that moment. You are, neurologically speaking, their mother right now. That is either deeply sweet or mildly unsettling depending on your perspective. Either way, a kneading cat is a cat that feels completely safe with you, which is about the highest compliment a cat can pay. And this is exactly the kind of content we dig into every week on this channel. The real science behind the behaviors everyone sees, but nobody explains properly. If you want to actually understand your cat, instead of just living with them in mutual confusion, hit subscribe right now and turn on notifications. New video every week. This community has already changed how thousands of people see their cats. Come be part of it. Number 7, chirping at birds. That sound your cat makes at birds through the window, that rapid, staccato, teeth-chattering chirp that sounds like a tiny broken machine, is one of the most debated behaviors in cat research. The leading theory is that it's a hunting vocalization, a sound cats may make to imitate bird calls, potentially to lure prey closer, a behavior observed in wild cats in the Amazon mimicking the calls of their prey. The secondary theory, it's pure, frustrated, predatory energy. Your cat sees something they desperately want to catch, knows they physically can't reach it, and the chirp is the sound of that frustration leaking out. Like a golfer who mutters under their breath after a bad shot, but amplified into a whole weird sound effect. Either way, your cat is not malfunctioning. They are either a tactical genius attempting a vocal decoy, or they are experiencing athletic frustration in the most dramatic way possible. Both are equally valid. Number 8, bringing you dead things. Before you react, this is a compliment. A deeply unwelcome, biologically visceral compliment, but a compliment. Cats in the wild are solitary hunters, but mother cats bring prey to their kittens to teach them how to hunt. When your cat brings you something, a mouse, a bird, a sacrificed hair tie, they have mentally placed you in the category of someone I provide for. You are their dependent. They are taking care of you. The worse your cat thinks your hunting skills are, the more often they bring you things. So if your cat is a frequent gifter, congratulations. Your cat thinks you would absolutely not survive without them. They are keeping you alive out of loyalty. React calmly. Acknowledge the gift without drama. Do not scream. Your cat worked hard on that, and they are watching your reaction very closely. Number 9, the slow blink at you from across the room. Save the most important for last. If your cat has ever caught your eye from across the room and then slowly, almost lazily closed and reopened their eyes at you, that is one of the most significant things they can communicate. It's not tiredness, it's not boredom. The slow blink is a positive emotional signal, a form of affiliative communication that cats use with humans they are bonded to. Her team also found that when humans slow blink back, cats are significantly more likely to approach them. In a world where cats communicate largely through body posture and subtle facial cues, a slow blink is a declaration. It means, I am completely comfortable with you. You are not a threat. You are safe to me. I choose to be here. If you slow blink back, you are saying the same thing. Try it tonight. Make eye contact with your cat from across the room, relax your face, and blink slowly. There is a real chance they blink back, and when they do, just know that's your cat telling you that everything between you is good. Here's the thing about cats that most people never figure out. They are not weird. They are not random. They are not emotionally unavailable aliens who happen to live in your house. They are extraordinarily complex animals running ancient behavioral software in a modern apartment, and every single thing they do makes complete sense once you know what you're looking at. The blank wall stare, the 2 a.m. sprint, the belly trap, the slow blink from across the room. None of it is noise. All of it is signal. You just needed the translation. Share this video with someone who thinks their cat is broken. They're not broken. They're fluent in a language their owner just hasn't learned yet. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on notification. We do this every week. Real science, real behavior, zero filler. Your cat has been talking to you this whole time. Let's make sure you can actually hear them.